Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Thanks for hanging out with me today. As you see through the title, I'm going to give you some updates on some beauty products that haven't really made it into an Empties or favorites for whatever reason. And I wanted to do this video today as a collaboration with my friend Adriana. I absolutely adore Adriana and I highly recommend you all checking her out. I'm always recommending, products that I love, but I also love recommending someone else for y'all to be able to get some great information from. And Adriana is just a really sweet, pleasant person. She's one of my most favorite people in the world. I have a few, so don't feel left out. I have a few favorite people in the world, and she's one of them. And we've met through YouTube, but we're friends outside of YouTube. I love talking to her on the phone. We could chat makeup forever. I just adore her. So I'm so excited to finally be able to share her with you in a video. So I'll have her link down below. She does makeup baskets, she does reviews, she does a variety of videos. So I thought it'd be a fun way to do a little collab on this type of video, because then she's going to share a few products of hers that she hasn't talked about really, and then I'm going to share mine. If you came from Adriana's channel, thanks so much for clicking on over and coming over to my channel and hanging out for a little bit. I really do appreciate it. There's going to be some editing in this video because I'm still sick and I am coughing like every other word. But I have to give a shout out to Keerstin from It's Keerstin. She's kind of what started my inspiration for this type of video, because she shops and gets a bunch of things, and so she started this series where I think it's called updates on hauls or updates on things I've bought or something. Keerstin's hilarious and she has a quick delivery, so if you can appreciate that, then click on over. I'll leave her link down below and go check Keerstin out and subscribe and give that girl an opportunity to share her knowledge with you guys. All right, so let's get started with the products. The first product I have to talk to y'all today is a lip product, and it comes from e.l.f. Now, e.l.f. is a line that you can find at Target or eyeslipsface.com. I'll have that link down below. They have products either that are $1 or $3 or $6. So very inexpensive line. You will find a lot of hits, but you will also find a lot of misses. Now, it's very rare for me to have a product that I cannot see fitting some demographics' needs. You know what I mean? We all have different skin types, whether it be oily or dry, wrinkles, no wrinkles lines, or different skin tones and colors, you know what I mean? Different skin needs. So I usually can find a product, even if it doesn't work for me, I can find people in which it could work for, But this is one of them that I just really think you could save your dollar on. It costs $1. It comes from e.l.f. It's a lip stain, and it's called Pink Petal, and they look kind of like a school highlighter. That's the first thing I thought about. I've already swatched it here, and that is a generous look. It's exactly what I suspected would happen. Just not a lot of payoff. Yes, it does stain the lips, but girlfriend, you've got to have some white lips for this to do anything for you. I just, do you think that's worth $1? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. This is $1 is $1, and there are other products of e.l.f. that I could recommend for $1, like their makeup brushes, but this ain't one of them. A regular school highlighter, honestly, has better payoff than that. You know what I mean? Not that you'd want to put a school highlighter on your lips, but I don't know. It's just, so that's that. We're going to move on. I have other things that I prefer to talk about with you that I actually do recommend. They come from Lancome, and they are eyeshadow eyelid primers, So they come in these little pots. The formula is reminiscent to MAC's Pro Longwear paint pots and NYX jumbo pencils. This one's in the color Milk. They all have the same consistency and texture. It's a little bit tacky, which is nice because it gives the eyeshadow something to cling to. They all have the same wear time, and I have both shades from Lancome. One is called Nude, and they're completely true to color, and I have swatches, so I'll show you right now. This one is like a light skin tone color with a salmon or a peachy undertone. And then Deep is for deeper skin tones. So that one has a lot more warmth to it. So that's Deep by Lancome, and that is Nude by Lancome. So you can see how it has that kind of salmon undertone, kind of that peachy undertone. Now, I think these are great. They're the most expensive out of the ones I have. Like I said, they're $25 each. So that's $50, so there's these two. But I keep these in my freelance kit because they're not ideal for me, because the Nude one is a little bit too dark for my skin tone. Like I don't have like a salmon undertone, you know what I mean? So I don't use them, but the formula is great. So I keep them in my kit for those people who it will work really well for. Now I've also swatched the color Soft Ochre, which has a yellow undertone, which is perfect for me. And it just neutralizes the eyelid. It covers my redness, my veining, and things like that. I've swatched this one for you right here. Can you see how perfect it is for my skin tone? Like you could barely even make it out. So that's Soft Ochre by MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and that is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. I use both of these two a lot. I use Milk when I'm doing like pinks and purples on my eyes that day. I also use Milk a lot as a base for my highlighting areas, for like my brow bone, my inner corner. Sometimes I'll put it under here on my like lower lash line. And then I use Soft Ochre a lot. I'll use Soft Ochre a lot of times on this area if I'm using, what do you call it? If I'm using warm neutrals and things like that, if I'm using peaches, oranges, browns, things like that, then I'll use this one because that's a yellow undertone. Now, MAC has one called Painterly, which has more of a pinky mauve undertone. So it works nicely with people who have a pink undertone. So that's one I'm going to add to my collection. I just don't have it just at the moment yet, but I'm going to add it to my collection more for my freelance kit. Like I said, they all have the same consistency. The MAC Pro Longwear paint pots, I'll annotate it. I think they're around 20 bucks. And then the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk is around $6 or so at different stores. Ulta carries it. You can order online. Some Targets carry NYX. Like I said, different price points, but they all have the same quality in my opinion. The last thing I have to talk to you about is something that I'm not saying is a bad product. It's just a product that doesn't work for me, and I actually do want to return both of these things. I bought them together off the recommendations of reviews on Sephora. So this is the Laura Mercier Velour Puff, and this is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in the color Translucent. This one has a yellow undertone, and the reason I'm not crazy about it is because it doesn't do my dry skin any favors, nor my fine lines. When I was testing this out, I tested it out multiple ways, with a brush, with a sponge, and then with the Velour Puff, because a lot of people recommend the Velour Puff. No matter which way I did it, I always looked very powdery, and my makeup, like you could tell I was wearing makeup. It just was not like my preferred look. I think maybe people with oily skin might like it. I don't know. I haven't put on anybody with oily skin, but it just didn't work for me and my skin type. It made my skin look even drier. And it just made my skin look so powdery. And I did test it under my eyes, and it made my under eyes look older. Like it aged me instantly. So, but on the bright side, I have found a powder I absolutely love for setting for under my eye, which is the very first powder I've ever been able to set under my eye and actually like the way it looks, and it doesn't make me look powdery or older. That's by Napoleon. I'll link that whole video down below in which I explain and show you the reasons why I love that powder so much. Highly recommend that powder. I'll link that below, and I'll link the video below, which is my full coverage foundation routine. And I've applied that powder so you can see on camera. So I'll link both those videos down below. But for today, it was the only products I wanted to talk about because I wanted to keep the video nice and short and sweet. I hope you found this video useful. If you have thoughts or opinions on any of the products I have mentioned, please leave them down below. Your opinion is very important to all of us in the community. It'd be great to get your opinion because we're all different. You know, like I said, we all have different skin types and skin concerns. So some of these products may not have worked for you that I liked, or vice versa. So let us know in the comments below. Again, go check out Keerstin from It's Keerstin, and go check out Adriana and their videos and subscribe. I think you will like them. And that's it. I will see you all either Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, because that's when I upload. Thanks for coming over and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!